Now, for this point, first of all, welcome to the Western Wall. Again, what we see outside is only 57 meters long.
Yeah.
The entire Western Wall is 488 meters long, almost the size of 5 American football fields. Now, at this point, I need 2 very brave volunteers. Usually volunteers don't get hurt. Thank you so much for stepping forward. And what's your name? Uli. Thank you so much. Say goodbye to your family. No. Right this way, please. Boy, you're going to miss yours. Come on. Right this way, please. And I need you to take your right hand and place it right over here. None of you guys stay there. Just a little bit. Perfect. Look this way and smile. It's called a photo op. It's an ancient Jewish tradition. One more volunteer. Now you volunteer. And what's your name? Zev. Actually, it's Zev, right? Or Zev? Both of it. Fine. Bye. Come right this way. I need you to take your left hand and place it right up here. And look at that young lady who you might remember. You might have seen her in the center. Maybe. Okay. This is one single stone. It is 13 and a half meters long. That's 44 and a half feet. And it actually stands almost 3.5 meters high, 11 feet. How much does it weigh? A lot.
Yeah.
By the way, we used to 570 tons. That was the quote. In 2020, right before the whole COVID stuff, somebody did some infrared, whatever, and said, you know what? It may only be 2 to 4.5 meters thick, which is like, that's quite a standard deviation. Guys, you can come back now. You did a great job. Thank you so much. Aren't you glad to have your brother and sister back? Honestly, you can admit it. Okay. Now, see, everyone's so happy here in Israel. That's why everyone's talking all the time. Okay. One single stone. Now, these stones are all made of limestone. And by the way, wherever you go in Israel, you'll notice something. We have a lot of stones. I mean, way too many. Feel free to take home a couple of kilos with you. You know, if you've got extra room in your bag, just put them in. We won't miss them. Now, the thing that's interesting is, can anyone guess what these were used for?
Carry the stone.
Okay. Holes, but not to carry it. Are you an architect? You don't play one on TV? Not even on a Netflix special, but he's absolutely right. First of all, the usual answer is that was so people could leave notes in it, which is a very cute idea because people stick notes in the Western Wall now. But no. When the Muslim, actually before the Muslim period, in the Byzantine period, so we're talking about 322 to 636, they decided to build a cistern here. But limestone is porous, it doesn't hold the water. So they carve these holes, put in these pieces of stone like this, and then put a mixed stone wall here, which they then plastered on the outside. I usually don't get applause for this part of the presentation, but here we go. Right here. So exactly. So this was a cistern. Now, in a few moments, we're going to continue walking, but actually I'm going to stall because my colleague, I don't know if he's doing what in the U.S. government they call a filibuster, where they just sit and talk for hours and hours on end. Now,